guys. Here we are, Stoomboy, the Combat Companion. So, as always, shows brought to you by Kaizen Fightwear. Kaizen Fightwear is obviously a local brand here in Scotland, run by Big Max. So, obviously, everybody in Scotland will know exactly who Big Max is. So, Big Max obviously putting together a lot of different rash guards, some funky rash guards. So, definitely a favourite for all you jiu-jitsu nerds out there. So, make sure you head over to Kaizen Fightwear _co on Instagram. You'll see all the designs. He's just brought out the Scotland design as well, so which looks fantastic. Obviously, great colours and stuff like that. So make sure you do head over and hit up Big Max if you do need anything. Now, going to be talking about Young Subs 4. Young Subs 4 is going to be at the Meadowbank Sports Arena in Edinburgh. Now, that's going to be on Saturday, 21st of June. Now, Young Subs amazing. It's an amazing platform. We get to see some of the best kids from all over appearing on Young Subs, and the kids always put on an amazing show. I mean, the kids show is much better than the adult show, and we've seen some absolute epic matches on it. And Edinburgh is going to be no different. So if you are looking to get tickets, head over to Young Subs Official on Instagram. You'll get all the details through there. There's also pay-per-view on it as well. So anybody that can't make the event on the evening or on the day, should say, then make sure you do have that pay-per-view. You definitely do not want to miss this. I mean, these kids are absolute superstars from start to finish, and I'd say they always come out and they always put on a show, and it's definitely something that's not to be missed. Now, one of the people that's going to be on the show that day is obviously my next guest, Daisy Bowers of Hamma Academy or Hamma Jiu Jitsu. So anybody that doesn't know who Daisy is, I don't know what you've been doing, because Daisy's an absolute wrecking machine. Do you know what I mean? Whether it be jiu-jitsu, MMA, and so on. She's very, very exciting to watch. I like the style of jiu-jitsu that Daisy's got. Just pure dominance. Top pressure's amazing. Do you know what I mean? Her technical ability is very, very good. She can submit people from anywhere. MMA as well. I mean, absolute superstar in the making in MMA as well. So, and just became a three-time European champion in Jiu-Jitsu as well, which was absolutely awesome. So we're very, very excited to see Daisy come to Scotland on the 21st. But Daisy, listen, absolute pleasure. Thank you for taking the time to speak to me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're one of the people. I was excited to get to speak to you. Do you know what I mean? Because, as I say, we've been kind of seeing your journey for a while now, even before Young Subs, and kind of seeing everything that you were doing. And do you know what I mean? You're living your best life at the moment, Daisy.
Yeah, excited to be fighting on the show. It's a really good show.
Yeah. What about you then? Obviously, again, let's talk about recently Europeans. Obviously, becoming a three-time European champion. That's an exciting event for you. It's a very, very good event for you.
Yeah, really exciting. It's just the feeling of fighting. Like, it's just something that makes you excited and you just get ready to do it sometimes.
Yeah. But three-time European champion as well, that's massive. I mean, I'd say the kids from all over the world go to the Europeans, and to get a medal at the Europeans is good, but to obviously come away with 3 golds is phenomenal. So it's obviously very exciting for you, and I know your dad travels everywhere with you as well. So
Yeah.
it must be exciting for your dad watching you going out and doing all these things.
Yeah, it's nice to have the support along the way as well. One of my sponsors, the Lamin, they pay for my flights and stuff, so it's nice for them. They help me get everywhere.
Yeah. That's the important thing as well. I mean, we always talk about sponsors. It's very, very important for sponsors to come on board because it helps you guys go out there and do the things that you're doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What about Young Subs then? So obviously, again, you've been on Young Subs before. We saw you a couple of times. Once you were up against my daughter, and then obviously the last time against Anaya. And as I said, you've been nothing short of phenomenal on the shows. As I said, which is what I expected. I mean, I remember you were up against Faith. And I remember obviously the match came up, and I was saying to Faith, look, obviously it's down to you, but I mean, why would like you not want to go up against one of the best that's out there at the moment, and in regards to yourself? So that's why I was like, look, Daisy's a very, very exciting fight. Do you know what I mean? She's one of the kind of up and coming. She's going to go on and do wonderful things, amazing things in the sport. So it made sense to step up against you at that time. So But it's been great. It's been a great young subs for you at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really nice show, and everyone that I've fought has been really nice, and it's just been a good experience to be on.
Yeah. One thing I like as well, I mean, especially the girls that are on the show, you girls all kind of stick together. Do you know what I mean? You're very, very supportive of each other, regardless of gyms and stuff like that. So obviously, if you're against each other, then during that match, do you know what I mean? Obviously, you're going to go at it, but then after it as well, I mean, you all kind of talk to each other. You're regularly training with other girls from all over kind of England as well. So that must be exciting, certainly from a kind of female point of view.
Yeah, the more girls that are in fighting, the better it is, because I feel like there's a lot less than there is than the lads. So it's nice to have some girls to talk to and to fight against, and you find more that you can connect with.
Do you think it's great as well? Because I mean, obviously you've been in the game for a while now, and obviously I can probably imagine when you first started there wasn't a lot of females in the sport, whereas now there's a lot more females getting involved in the sport, a lot more girls getting involved, which is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I first started competing 3 years ago. It was like there was a lot less people that you'd know of that were girls, and then the more I fought, the more you found more girls that are at that higher level, and it's really
Yeah,
nice to see.
yeah, and that's one thing we try and do at Young Subs as well. We try and get obviously a lot of as many girls on as possible, and as I say, the girls always put on. I mean, in a lot of cases, the girls' fights are always better than the boys' fights, because you guys come out and always put on a show.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to see girls fighting, and it's just a good thing to see.
Yeah, yeah. Tell us about Young Subs. What's the Young Subs platform like? So, I mean, from the walkout and all that kind of stuff. What's it been like for you? What's the feeling like when you do make that walkout?
Before I walk out, I get that feeling in my stomach, and it's just like I can't really describe it, but it like kind of like squeezes you, and you're like a bit nervous, and then as soon as you walk out, it's just fun. Really,
Yeah,
it's exciting. And you're
yeah,
just ready to do it at that point.
yeah. And that's the thing as well. We always see you. You're very, very confident in your ability, and rightfully so. I mean, as you're great to watch. Do you know what I mean? Your game's but absolutely brilliant. So you're very, very confident as soon as you step onto that mat.
Yeah, I feel that confidence is really important, and that when you go out to any fight, you should go out ready to win. Even if you don't, you should go out ready to win, because it's just going to help you feel enough that you can win. And without that
Yeah.
feeling, it's a lower chance of you winning.
Definitely, definitely. What's next for you? Obviously, Young Subs 21st. What have we got? Because I know that obviously you were at the IMAFs earlier this year, won silver at that. So, what's the plans that you've got going forward?
I possibly have a victory fight to defend one of my belts, and then I've got the IMAFs, IMAF Worlds in Abu Dhabi in July, the middle of July. So excited for that.
Yeah, yeah. So it's going to be a very busy summer for you, for sure.
Definitely.
Yes, yes. Listen, we'll be 100% behind you. As you know, we're always supportive of you as much as possible. So we'll definitely be watching out for the IMAFs in Abu Dhabi. So one thing I always mention as well, I mean, it's the one thing that's important for any of these kids coming through is the sponsors. We talked a little bit about the sponsors earlier, but I mean, anybody that is looking to sponsor any of these kids, what they do is, I mean, they get your name out there on things like social media, on their fight gear and all that kind of stuff as well. So it's very, very important for anybody to jump on board. Um, how do people contact you, Daisy, if they did want to jump on board as a sponsor?
Mostly just contact through Instagram. That's
Yeah.
probably just the best way to find me.
Yeah, yeah. One thing as well is obviously Daisy's account is obviously her dad kind of runs part of it as well. So anybody that is looking to contact, I'd say the dad will obviously pick up on it. So definitely make sure you hit up Daisy. As I say, she's doing not just in grappling, but I'd say the MMA and stuff like that as well. The IMAFs, anybody that doesn't know what the IMAFs is, the IMAFs is kind of one of the biggest shows. MMA shows, certainly for kids and stuff like that coming through. Not just kids, but obviously adults as well. But that's the kind of pinnacle. That's like your UFC for kind of amateurs and so on. So I'd say that gives you full exposure in regards to anything you want to do. So make sure you do hit up Daisy. But Daisy, final thing then. So obviously you've been in the game for a few years now. You've had some amazing times, and you're going to continue having amazing times. But anybody in particular you want to shout out to? Any friends, family members, teammates, sponsors that you may have?
Shout out my sponsors. The Lamb Mercer and Daly, they've helped me so much with getting to places. Matty from Crossface, he's got me all my Crossface kits. Wear them for my fights. Good to go recoveries, keeping me hydrated. But also make sure that I don't get any ringworm or infections. And Yoga for BJJ, making me make sure I'm stretched, make sure I don't pull any muscles. And
Definitely.
obviously my mum and my dad, they've helped me the whole way, supported me. And all my coaches, Connor, Danny, Pio, Kyle, Slinger, all of them, so much help to me, and they've just helped me get to that other level that I need to be on.
Definitely. It's an amazing team around you. Definitely an amazing team. Dad's awesome. I mean, I've spoke to Dad a couple of times, and Dad's an amazing guy, really, really nice guy. Just like every other dad, just like myself and so on. Do you know what I mean? We come out there and we're always there to try and support you as much as possible. So definitely a big shout out to Dad for all the support and everybody else. I mean, I'd say it's an amazing team that you've got around you, not just obviously your sponsors, but obviously all the guys, the coaches and so on at Hammer. So guys, there we go then. Daisy Bowers of Hamma Jiu-Jitsu is going to be heading to Scotland on the 21st of June. That's Young Subs 4. It's the Meadowbank Sports Arena. Now, ticket availability, as I said, is on the Young Subs official page. So make sure you do head over there and get your tickets. And anybody that can't make the event, because I know it's going to be a bit of a trek for people coming up from down south to obviously support Daisy. So I say make sure you do hit up that pay-per-view link. We'll get the pay-per-view link put up over the next kind of week or so. It's already on the Young Subs page in the bio, so have a look for that. But yeah, going to be another amazing event. I can't wait to see Daisy again. As I said, I've been able to watch her commentate as well, commentating on her. Even though she was up against my daughter, obviously I still had a lot of great things to say about her. So because as I say, she's definitely one to watch for the future. So but Daisy, listen, absolute pleasure. Thank you again for taking the time to speak to me today.
Thanks for having me.
No, listen, absolute pleasure. Listen, you enjoy the rest of your training, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks, all right?
All right. Thank
Take
you.
care, pal. Bye-bye.
You too.